Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick recap of my comp at IISc Bangalore. This is a part of Pravega, the tech fest, and it happened this weekend. I'm excited to share some good things about the comp and also some really bad things that happened before the comp that led me to not perform too well. Spoiler alert, the PR streak continues. So let's get right into this. About 2 days before this comp, I happened to be peeling carrots, and as I was peeling these carrots, one of these carrots slipped out of my hand and I happened to peel my thumb. This happened about 36 hours before the comp. I was pretty bummed out, of course, because this basically meant I could barely hold the cubes, so this is on my thumb, and in case it wasn't evident, a lot of big cubes, when you're doing wide moves, they happen to graze that part of your thumb. So I was in so much pain doing big cubes and just doing any puzzles. I could not solve puzzles. So I took a day's rest, and then second day, just at night, I tried cubing. It was just really hard. And I just told myself, you know what, I'll just do my best. But I also told myself that I would not let this bring me down, because at the end of the day, I had put in a lot of effort in this last month. I've been practicing quite a bit, but I knew that I would get some pretty mediocre results, and that is exactly what I got. So starting off 3x3, I just did very mid this comp, 959 average in the first round, and then in the final, I got a 9 flat, a 901 actually, a 901 average. Okay, I mean, I wasn't too happy with this, but at the same time, I wasn't like, it wasn't a big deal. I knew I wasn't going to do well in 3x3. And massive shout out to Kunzan here, one of my friends who won the comp. Absolutely clutch win with a 511 PR single. What a goat. But honestly, 3x3 is one of the events I was able to turn well at, so I'm not complaining. Because 3x3, yeah, with your home grip, there's no moves that affect, hit your thumb. So then moving on to 2x2. In the first round of 2x2, I did fine. I got a 310 average. This could have been a better average because this first solve was a +2. It was a 531. It was a 331 +2. But okay, that's fine. And then in the final, I happened to mess up even more. So in the final, I happened to count a 460. So I got a 363 average. It's fine. I mean, I'm just not great at 2x2 when I don't practice, and I haven't practiced 2x2, so that's on me. Now on to 4x4. 4x4 is one of the events I was really hoping to do well at. I was hoping I wouldn't get much parity, which means 6 to 7 out of 10 parity is manageable. But I usually just get 9 or 10 parities. That is actually what I got. However, I still managed to clutch up with a PR average in my first round, with a 30.99 PR average. This average was 9 out of 10 parity. One solve did not have OLL parity, which is okay. That's the better parity to not have, no doubt. I still was pretty consistent. My counting solves were 30, 30, 32. I'll take that. I will absolutely take that. But this made me think, if I didn't get that much parities, could have been a sub 30 average. But in any case, I didn't let myself down, because in the final, I went and broke my PR average again. In fact, it's a funny final because the top 6 seeds, all of us broke our PR averages, which is really funny. Yeah, I got a 30-52 in the final. This is with 7 out of 10 parity. So not as high, but still, I got parity on some really annoying solves. My first solve was a double parity 28, so it was a great start. I actually got so much confidence from this start. Yeah, I ended up getting double parity on these 2 solves as well. And then I got no parity on this. That was good. And the last solve was single parity, but I think I had a lot of nerves. I was like, I can clutch up a sub 30 average here. I have a counting 28, which is really rare. But I ended up getting a 32 and counted it. So it's fine. I got a 30-52, still a PR. We'll take it. PR streak continues with the injured thumb. That's something that I'm really happy for. The crater on my thumb is something I can't even show on YouTube. It was really gory. But anyway, we have big cube results where I really did not do well. And I'm really sad about my big cube results because I put in so much effort. But yeah, I could not turn the cubes. I just could not. Yeah, there was no winning with big cubes. I knew I just had to do my best at that capacity, which gave me okay, 505 101 average is really bad for me. I averaged 58, 57. As you can see, I didn't even have a sub 1 till my last solve. That's just, but okay, then 6x6, pretty much the same story for 6x6. The first solve, I just realized how poorly I was turning, and yeah, it was just mid solves after 152 mean. Yeah, 7x7, again, same story. First solve is 3 flat. I was just like, okay, just do your best, just give it your best, honestly. And yeah, I did. I just got a 251. This is close to PR. My PR is 250, which now I average 240, 245. We'll see it later. I will not injure my thumb 2 days before the comp, and I will not be peeling any more carrots. Then comes the heartbreaking story of 3 blind. 3 blind in round 1, fine. I had practiced 0 blind solves before this comp. Absolutely 0. So I didn't have much confidence for 3 blind. I was like, just solve the cube, get 1 success and move on. And then I remembered, oh shoot, it's a best of 5 now. It's no longer a best of 3. Which means to get an average, I need 4 successes, not 3 in a row. It does give you some leeway in the sense that you can try and blitz out each of your solves. For example, if you go safe on 1, you have 4 chances to get a PR single, which obviously in 3 blind, getting a single means it places you higher. So better podium chances. I got a 132 as my only success in the first round. Terrible, so safe. I was just like, it's fine. In the final, I told myself, look, you need a better average than the one you have from 7 years ago. The 153 average that you have from so long ago, which is absolutely not representative of what you average. For reference, I average about 1 minute, like 55 to 1.5. That's around where I average. So I just told myself, just lock in, get an average. Just get an average. That's all you need. Just go safe. It doesn't matter. See, the thing is, I can't win. The top 3 are way better than me. There's no way I can win. So might as well just try and get an average, right? Right? And then what happened was my first 3 solves, I got successes. 116, 56, 127. 56 is great, by the way. That should have been a 45 or 48 or something. Not 45, that's great. Like a 50 or a 48. Like, I don't know why I went so safe on that. That was such an easy scramble. It was a 9 algor, which for any 3-blind solver, 9 algs with no flips or twists. For any 3-style user, that is just ridiculously easy. Third solve is fine. And then my 4th solve, I missed 1 flipped edge. In fact, I remember where the flipped edge was. It was the O and V edge. It was this edge. So I actually had this left at the end. And I was so bummed because I went so safe on that. And that was a 115, which means had I got a success there, 115, 116, 127 is like a 120 mean or whatever it is, I'll take it. It's a 35-second drop from my old mean. And I DNF'd that and I was like, okay, last solve, I'm going to go so safe that there is no chance I get a DNF, right? You will not believe what happens in the last solve. There are 2 twisted corners in the scramble, of course along with the buffer. I am not great with multiple corner twists. I don't know why. I kind of bug out when I'm doing multiple corner twists. And for some reason, I had some error and I was just left with this. And very poetically also surrounding the O and V edge. I was so sad. I actually almost cried after this round because, yeah, all I really wanted was just to get a mean. Like, guys, I didn't even want to do anything else. And then it turns out I was 5th and I missed the podium by 3.5 seconds. Had I gone faster on the 2nd solve, I would have got a podium. Had I gone safer on the 4th solve, I would have got an average, and I did neither of those. Yeah, this really just broke my heart. I was just so sad. But 4x4 was right after this and I somehow composed myself and got the PRs we spoke about. Now onto 3x3 one-handed. I used my left hand for one-handed. I peeled off my left thumb. Of course, it was a sad story. 15.59 average in the first round and then 15.39 average in the second round. I am not too mad about this. I could not solve. It's the only hand I have for one-handed and it's the only hand I happen to peel my thumb off. I mean, not my entire thumb, just the skin. But yeah. Clock was nice. I got a PR single in clock, hooray. It's clock. Like, I got a 961 average and 842 single. I average about 9, so this is normal. And my PR single was good. It was a skip of the last dial, like, what do you call it? So when you flip and you're doing the corners, the last one was already solved to 12. So when I had done the third one, I just had to align to 12 and stop the timer. So that, like, obviously, like, I was a PR single out of luck. In the final, I kind of messed up. I placed 10th, just horrible. I got a 10 average and an 887 single. Like, okay, it's locked, guys, it's locked. I don't know why have I given so much time to clock already. Then comes another heartbreak. So it's not as much of a heartbreak because I'm kind of happy that the winner of this event won this event. I'm really happy, actually. Megaminx. I got a 54.91 average, which is bad for me, but also it's Megaminx. I need my left hand to hold the puzzle and I could not because of my thumb. So also, I'm genuinely not making excuses. This has healed a lot now to the point where I don't have to wear a band-aid. Until literally last night, I had to wear a band-aid. And that's 5 days after it happened. It was a really deep peel. I missed first place by about 0.36 seconds. Look, the only reason I'm not mad about this is because Adiran is the guy that won. He is such a talented cuber. He's just 11 or 12 years old and he's so fast. He got a 31 average on 4x4. Bro, it took me like 8 years to get there. Yeah, I was really happy for his win. Honestly, I don't want to sound salty because I don't mind losing to Adiran. He's the only guy I want to lose to in this whole list. This 56 you see on solve 4 was a +2. And it was just really sad because if that wasn't a +2, I would have won. But honestly, it's fine. Adiran deserves the win. He's been practicing like insanely. Any cube companies out there, keep an eye on this guy. This guy is really good. So overall, I had 5 podiums, which is decent. Pyraminx, guys, it's Pyraminx 4.5 single 5.2 average in the first round, and then I got a 4 average, I believe. Yeah, I got a 4.6 and 4.92 in the final. Like, alright, it's Pyraminx. I do not really mind. I'm happy I got a sub 5 average. Hey, I mean, that's great. That was all of the events. So on an overall, I got 5 podiums. That's 4x4, 5x5, 6x6, 7x7. These are the expected ones, and then Megaminx, also the expected one actually. I could have podiumed blind, I could have, but okay, I don't deserve that podium. And I should have podiumed OH, because I do average 13, but yeah, my thumb. It's fine. I didn't deserve that one either, because I peeled my own thumb. It's not like I went and had an accident. I was just like, oh, carrot, oh, it's not a carrot, it's my thumb. So now that that's out of the way, let's look at Kinch. So somehow I did manage to win Kinch. I came first overall at this comp. The reason I'm really happy with this is I did this with an injury. And of course, yeah, Hitesh should have done better at clock and blindfolded, no doubt, and he probably would have won if he did. But at the end of the day, that's literally why competitions are competitions, because sometimes things don't work out. Hitesh, I'm not trying to make this a competition. Like, he's a friend of mine, and like I was rooting for him the whole way, as I always do. Consistency across all events is something that's important. Blind is the only event where I have a poor percentile. Clock is also bad, but it's not terrible. Blind is okay, but also blind is poor because of Dhruv Blind, as I like to call him, Dhruv Ambasta. He's on another plane. Like, there is no reaching him. The only thing I can do is be a third of his speed, which is in blind is basically not even like remotely close. So yeah, congrats to everyone who competed, of course, everyone who broke PRs. Yeah, that is all for the comp. So here's a picture of all the stuff that I won. So it's just a bunch of medals and certificates. And then here's a few pictures from the comp. So yeah, overall really nice experience. And for coming first in Kinch, I won this. This is a calendar cube. So this happens to be today's date. And yeah, I won a calendar cube. So it's pretty nice because it means that every day there's a new solution for this cube. Of course, it's not that hard to find. Like, if I want to go from Jan 20th to Jan 21st, all I really have to do is that, and it's done. But also I have to change the day. Yeah, overall, it's just a really fun puzzle. And a huge shout out to my sponsor, Cubelelo, for sponsoring this comp as well. So I got this on the account of coming first, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. Yeah, that's all for the video. That's a recap, and yeah, stick around. I'm gonna be doing some unboxing videos coming up finally of the big cubes. My thumb is healed enough that I can turn cubes again properly. So yeah, I'll be unboxing the 8x8, 9x9 and 10x10. So 3 videos coming right your way this week. And apart from that, just expect a lot of solves and a lot of like, I might stream. I want to start streaming again. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and peace.